Hello everybody, Houston here for another crypto update. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And first things first, before jumping to the chart, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. Don't forget, we are exchanging my knowledge for your time, and both are precious. We keep growing together. And let's jump into the charts. So this time I'm going to use a different chart, this one for Coin Paprika, because they have all the data, okay? And so it's very significant. It will change everything in my perspective, okay? In the previous analysis I made more a short time frame analysis, and so for this, with all this data here, I will show you how I see what we have right now and what we may have in the coming months. Okay, so first things first, take a quick look here. You can see the difference, right? It's way different. So the thing that I want to show you is this. Just a second. So I am going to use the log chart, okay? And as you guys know, I can't use my proper Fibonacci setup on this site, okay? So I'm going to do everything by my hands, okay? I won't have the help to straightly use Fibonacci. Okay, so let's go. So for the bigger picture, I will show you how do I see it, and then we will jump into the current action, okay, to see how it's going and what we can have for the coming days, weeks, and months. Okay, so this is how I look at BAT for the long term, okay, and we can also check for some targets here. Just give me a second. I will have to craft everything from the zero. Just a second. Okay, so this range right here, just 1 second. Okay, there's another way to do it. Hold on. Okay, so what is this? What do we have here? Okay, so I'm not going to address the first action that we had back in the day, because this high right here, as you guys can see, it's the outcome of this structure right here. Okay, so I'm not going to address something that is an outcome and not the performer. Okay. Okay, so let's keep going. Just 1 second. Let's highlight another key level here. So my key level here, it's not going to be the last one, the last low, okay, because this one right here happened due to this event, okay. So I'm not going to address this one, but instead I will address the previous one, okay. And also this one here will be also relevant, but not the main guy that we are looking for. Just 1 more second, please. Hold your hats. Okay, so this pattern right here, as you guys can see, okay, so this is a bearish setup for Elliott theory, okay. I'm not going to break it down because it's going to take a lot of time, but so the deal here is why I'm using a bearish setup to measure a bull break, okay, because we don't have all the data necessary to craft the bullish Elliott setup. Okay, so how this would look like, I'm going to show you right after I describe what I see here for now. Okay, so give me a second, hold on. Okay, so here for the short time frame, I believe this move right here can be over or already lost momentum for continuation. And don't get me wrong, okay, I'm not a bear on bet at all. So it doesn't matter if we make another high for a double top or not, or even if we break this one here, because we will still end up with another lower high. Okay, so it's not going to change the outcome in the bigger structure, okay, in the bigger time frame of things. And so just for the sake of this example, let's call for a top here, and what we will be looking at, it's another higher low, okay, that probably and likely can be around this level right here, 15 cents, okay, in average. And okay, so now I'm going to show you how the bullish perspective would look like. Just 1 second. So as you guys will see, it's not complete, so it won't be clear at all. Just 1 second, hold your hats, stay tuned and don't fall asleep. Hold on. Oops. Okay, so again, I'm not going to address this lower low here, but instead I'm going to address the body. Okay, and so again, let's presume, okay, so this last line here, it's speculation. Okay, have this in mind, because this move here is not over yet, but I expect that based on Bitcoin behavior and the bigger picture for the whole market, I have reasons to believe this is it for now, okay? But don't get me wrong, please, this is not bearish at all, okay? And so let's go. Okay, so here it's my next key level. Oops, too far away. Okay, so this is a possible setup for a later bullish continuation, but as you guys can see, just give me a second, please. Okay, let's go. So as you guys can see, we are having a lot of pressure at those levels here. And in the lower levels, you guys can see we don't have all that pressure, but we know the bulls are accumulating. And where they accumulate? In the bottom, not in the middle or not in the top. Okay, so this is I believe this is crystal clear for you guys. So they don't have to FOMO and buy around the average price, because they know they still have more opportunity to buy more coins. Sorry if it's a coin or a token, I don't remember. Okay, but let's call it a token due to the name, basic attention token. And so what do we expect here? Again, it doesn't matter if it's going to be at 15 or even 14. Okay, it doesn't matter at all. What we are looking for, the major thing, is to print another higher low. Okay, that's what we needed, and the bulls are looking for those levels. They are going to defend it no matter what. Okay, so it's not bearish at all, unless if we end up with a flat bottom, and then this will be bearish. Okay, but we don't have any evidence for such, and so we are not going to look for possibilities and scenarios that are not there. Okay, not a big deal at all. And so guys, let's go step by step here, because there's a lot of things here to cover. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to show you how I see this chart playing out. So if you are familiar with my method, you are aware that this structure right here, it's the bottom Yes, it's a bottom, not a top at all, okay? And even the all-time high, it's the top on the bottom range, okay? So what we may expect here, just give me 1 second because I need some lines here to make it crystal clear. Just give me a second, please. Let's make a flat line or not. Okay, let's leave the lines like this and just give me a second. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hold on. Okay, so for now, these are the levels that we will look at, okay? And I'm going to explain why. Just a second, this one here is wrong. Okay, now everything is perfect. Oh, it's not, there's another one, sorry. Hold your hats. Okay, amazing. Let me check the number here. For our top, it was... Okay, so the top was 0.98, okay, the all-time high. And we have a problem with that because we don't have a trigger for a straight bullish continuation. So what is that? The chances for this token to make a move like this, for example, are lower compared with other coins and tokens. And so you may be asking yourself now, well, it's concerning, it's bearish, there is a problem. No, there is no problem on that. The thing is that the bull break may take a longer time frame. And please don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about 2023, okay? This is just a way to show you something like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, just an example. But what we are expecting, it's maybe a very aggressive move and then a lower high compared with the all-time high before the bull break. Okay, so something like this. So it's not clear yet, but in the coming weeks and months it will become way better to validate the idea. So what I expect, again, this is the bottom structure in the perspective of market growth and expansion as well. Okay, and so what we are looking for after the bull break, this range right here. If you guys are familiar with my analysis, you are aware that this is a transition level. Okay, so it's very likely to skyrocket between $1 and $3. Okay, and so this it is also true that this range right here can develop a bigger structure before the bull break. I mean, a second bull break. Okay, and so transition level here between 3 and 1, and the main target can be around let's make another line here, just a second. So the main target for the bull run for this token can be between 34 and maybe 5.8. Okay, those are the possible targets I have in mind. So again, let me try to make a better draw here. Okay guys, so something like this. Okay, just for you guys to have an idea on my long-term perspective, and also like a mini forecast for basic attention token. And yeah, that's it. Now let's jump into the current action, sorry. Let's jump into the daily. Oh, let's take a look also on volume. Just 1 second, please. Let's take a look also on OBV. Oh. Okay, fantastic. So as you guys can see, let me clear. Okay, so much better now. So as you guys can see, we have a huge bullish divergence. Okay, let me see if I can draw it properly. So this one here is the all-time high. This is the third lower high, and here we have another lower high. And so price is going down, the average price going down, which is bullish. Okay, this is not bearish at all, because this is contraction before expansion. Okay, this is very natural, not bearish at all. And also the bears know about this. Okay, and as you guys can see, oh, just a second. So, and as you guys can see, the buyers volume keep making new highs. So this is accumulation. Okay, so it's nice to see it. And let's take a quick look on the volume. So we had a decrease in volume, which is also natural due to the reasons that I said a few minutes ago, that the bears, the top bears, they are always looking for the worst scenarios to fill their bags. Okay, not looking for the average price to fill their bags. Okay, so this is one of the reasons we had a fading volume. And this last one here, if I'm not wrong, was based on Bitcoin, that $450 move that we had yesterday, if I'm not wrong. And so that's about bots activity. Okay, but let's keep going. Let's jump into the daily. Yes. Okay, so I won't be able to use Fibonacci properly here. Let me see. Okay, I will, but not in the log chart. Just 1 second. So I'm going from body to body on this one here. Okay, so as you guys can see, just a second. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are way above the golden mean, which is it's great. And also the bulls used this level right here to protect their continuation. As you guys can see, we had a hammer right on top of the 6180 level, which was great news for bullish continuation that we saw here. And the thing here is, we don't have anything between these two levels here. Okay, we had only the average price for this range, which is not a big deal. Okay, so I won't be surprised to see the price reaching 0.26. Okay, but don't forget, we also have the Bitcoin factor for the whole market. We are expecting a big move for Bitcoin soon, and if that happens, and we are expecting it to happen, we are going to see the red arriving sooner for BAT as well. Okay, so yes, let's take a look on volume. Yes, we only have like not raging volume, but continuation volume. It's not bearish, but it's also not the best scenario. Let's take a look on OBV. Okay, here we have a bearish divergence. As you guys can see, that we already saw on volume as well, that we had the previous high inside this range, and right now we have a lower high from the buyers volume. So the buyers are leaving, and the price keeps going up. Okay, so again, this is bots activity following Bitcoin behavior. Now let's jump into the 4 hours, just a second. Okay, so we had a marginal higher high here compared with the previous one, but for some folks that trade support and resistance levels, uh, they are looking for like double tops and etc. or resistance levels. Just a second. Okay, so we have this first range right here, and then we have the other one that is this one right here. And so as you guys can see, okay, there's another thing. Let me explain. We have two things in the markets. We have specific and key levels that pro traders look to the right, okay, and we have a lot of people that trade support and resistance levels, and they look to the left. So the behavior that we are seeing here, it's support and resistance traders. Okay, so when we are trading or investing or trying to read the charts, we have to acknowledge how the other people how they are doing, what they are doing, and why they are doing. Okay, because this, all the candles, everything here, it's people behavior. Okay, even if it is only 5%, it's people behavior. Okay, and even the bots behavior, we can predict the bots behavior by looking at Bitcoin, and the people behavior by looking at support and resistance levels. Okay, it is true that we won't be accurate 100% of the times, but it's better 50% of something than 50% of nothing. Okay, so let's keep going. Just a second. Okay, so here we had a bearish spinning top, followed by a hammer, and then another hammer, and this range is going tight, and we are probably going to end up with a bull break here. The question is, first, how long it's going to take, because we are trading below our resistance, so it's not the best level for longs. Okay, and let's jump into the lower time frame for a better read. Okay, so yeah, that's a proper continuation pattern. Let's take a better look. Just 1 second. Oops. Okay guys, so this is the range that the bulls are looking for. They are trying to ease off the bears without the bull break. Okay, that's what's happening here. That's what they are trying to do before they can do their magic. Okay, and I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to buy or long now, okay, by the reason that I said that this is a resistance level, and Bitcoin it's not looking great. Okay, so the risk reward here, it's not the best. Okay, because we are always looking for at least 3, 2, 1 levels. Okay, and I don't believe this is the best scenario, but I will keep watching to see how this will play out, and let's see what is going to happen. So I believe I covered everything for now. Let me take a quick look on the chat. What needs? Okay, so XRP bags. Hello, hello, my friend, future boy. Hi, my dear friend. You are very welcome. Thanks. Adbu. Hello, hello, Adbu. What are the targets after expansion in your opinion? Well, the ones I just showed you. Above 5 and 8 and below 34. Okay, those are the the main targets that we can end up with in the big bull run that is to come. Okay, so guys, I believe this is it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. You can leave a message in the comments. Thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, and yes, I'm going to see you guys soon. And don't forget, hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. Thanks again. I will see you guys soon.